Hello, my friends! It has been a while since I've sat down and filmed a video. Whoops, but life has been busy, and here I am now. I put out a tweet a little while ago about asking for pictures of people's bookshelves because, you know that thing about roasting people's bookshelves? I'm taking the concept of that. I love watching Daniel Green's bookshelf roasting videos. I think they're great. And I've seen some other people give it a go as well. And I don't want to roast people's bookshelves because I honestly don't think that I have that, mean streak. Honestly, if you have bookshelves in your house, chances are I'm gonna love them. So, I'm not roasting, but I'm rating. So I'm gonna rate people's bookshelves that they have sent me on Twitter. Thank you for sending me your bookshelf photos. I'm gonna rate them out of 10. Just mention a couple pros and cons of them. Not a roast, but a rate. Because that seems nicer than roasting, you know? But I got a ton of responses, and I'm very excited to look through people's bookshelves. So yeah, let's just get on with it. First one I have here is from Emily. Immediately, is that a bookshelf on its side? Is that bookshelf the wrong way around? We're gonna deduct a point for that. There's a good selection, it's very full. I'm not too keen on the stacking. It's double stacked and piles rather than, you know. I'm gonna give it a 6. 6 out of 10, Emily. 6 out of 10. Tori told me to do my worst. I don't want to do my worst. That's not the point. But yeah, Tori has the black shelves. I do like the black shelves. Again, well stocked. Are they key rings hanging off the shelf? Oh, interesting, interesting. The Cheshire Cat on top freaks me out a little bit. We'll deduct a point for that. Well, the book cart's in there as well. That's a well-stocked book cart too. I like these shelves. Maybe a little bit too much clutter, maybe. Although mine are pretty cluttered as well. But yeah, I think I'm going to give you an 8, Tori. I'm going to give you an 8 out of 10 for those ones. Next up, I have Barb. Barb's bookshelves are incredibly clean and tidy. I really like the look of these ones. The colour organisation is nice if that works for you. It wouldn't work for me personally, but they are tidy, they are clean, there is still space for more books. I'm not sure what's going on the bottom right. I'm assuming they're books that are just too big to stand up properly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for an 8 here as well. I couldn't do colour organisation myself, but they are some tidy looking shelves. Oh, Danny, what's happened here? Danny, they're very empty. Ah, new bookshelf, so there's a lot of space for new books. Okay, I won't deduct a point for that then, because we all need more space. Again, very tidy. I am a fan of the white shelves. And you've got a white book cart to go with it. Oh, I like. I actually really enjoy the look of this shelf. Are they little M&M figures? That's cute. I'm liking the look of the organisation. You've got lots of space for new books. And the book cart. And do they fit, right up to your ceiling? Oh, that's satisfying. I'm gonna give you a 9, Danny. I'm gonna give you a 9. If they were fully stocked, they could have been a 10. They could have been 10 out of 10 shelves. Pris. Oh, Pris. Thank you for your photo. I have comments on Pris's shelves. There's a lot of them. Pris has a lot of books. I know this isn't all of them as well. So that's a lot of shelves. I really like the cleanliness of the top of the shelves with a little plant pot on each one. Love that. But Pris, I have been too weak to ever say this to you before, so I'm gonna say it now in a video for everyone to see. I have never understood why you have the 2 brown bookshelves. You've got a white one, brown one, white one, I like how you've alternated them and put a pattern there. But why the brown ones? Why don't you just get all white ones? I'm gonna deduct a point for that. I'm also deducting a point for the Keeper of the Lost Cities shelf, because that deserves a point deducting. So that takes you to an 8. Yeah, I'll give you an 8. You deserve an 8. You can have that. Darian has adorable tiny shelves with a tea dragon on. Oh my goodness, love it. I like this shelf. It's tidy, it's neat, it's got a tea dragon. Do I have anything negative to say? This looks really good. It's well stocked, it's not overcrowded, because I would say like, oh, there's not a lot of space there, but it's well stocked and not overcrowded. I like it. I'm gonna give you a 9. I don't like the wood effect. I like the clean white vibe, clearly. But yeah, I like them. Good job. Next up we have Jess, who's asked me to be nice because she's sensitive. Jess, you've included your cat. So, nice. But also, I really like Jess's shelves. They are actually built onto the wall. It's not like a freestanding bookshelf. It's shelves on the wall. And that wallpaper as well is beautiful. And I know I've just said I don't like wood, but the way that wood complements that wallpaper is very satisfying. And you've got your geode there as well. Very well stocked, good selection, doesn't look too crowded or cluttered, doesn't look too sparse. I really like these shelves. I'm gonna... This could be a 10, you know. I'm gonna give you a 10. I really like them. Steph is next up, and Steph has given me a couple of beautiful looking pictures that are a lie. These pictures from Steph are a lie. She's angled them very nicely to just show us the top portion of her shelf. So we can't see like the bottom shelf and all the shit that's on the floor in front of it. Steph, I am exposing you here. So for that I'm going to deduct a point, but I've seen these shelves in person, honestly. They're beautiful. They have the shelf extenders on the top, so they're really tall, tower over me, make me feel teeny tiny. I will say you need to extend your fairy lights now that you've got the shelf extensions on. I have to give you a 9, purely because you're hiding all the shit at the bottom, you know? But it's a solid 9. I really like Steph's shelves. Next up I have Sandra. Sandra says she has no space. Fair. These are going to be crowded. These are crowded. Sandra reads so much though, so I can understand why she would run out of space, because she reads so quickly. It's ridiculous. An amazing selection, a great number of books. I do like the way they're shelved on the shelves. Until we get to the very top, and we've got the row of books and then stacks on top of that. Yeesh. Oh, the manga shelf is nice though. That looks very satisfying. But yeah, I can see how you are running out of space. I think you maybe need to do an unhaul, Sandra. Get rid of some of those ones that you've either read and are not going to reread, or, you know. I know you read really quickly though, so the likelihood is that there isn't much that you actually want to unhaul. But I'm going to give you an 8, because those books balanced on the top make me feel a little bit uncomfortable. Next up I have Lily. Lily has a tiny shelf, which is adorable, which is the temporary shelf until Lily moves. It's colour coordinated. I mean, it's tiny, so you're not really going to lose much on that shelf, but it is colour coordinated. And again, like, there's not a massive variety because it's the temporary shelf. So there's not a lot on here, but it's cute. I think I'm going to give it a 7. It's cute, but it's not enough, you know? But it's temporary. But I think a 7's good for a temporary bookshelf. Then we have Tammy. Tammy has a very crowded shelf. Oof, Tammy, you need another bookshelf. Okay, the wood isn't doing much for me. And it's very crowded. Good collection of books on there, though. Like, that's a good variety that I'm seeing there. I like that. The book collection is looking good. We've got some double stacking going on at the bottom there. And then the balancing on the very top. I'm going to give you a 6. You get a 6. Oh, there's Keeper of the Lost Cities sitting on the windowsill there. I'm going to deduct another point for that. You get a 5, I'm sorry. Next up I have Erin. Erin has some very pretty looking shelves with a very decorative shelf in the middle there, which I like. So there's a lot of space on the shelf, but it doesn't look unbalanced because it's used for decoration. I like it. We also have a shot of the Hoover. The Hoover is stored right in front of the bookshelf. You lose a point for that, for sure. I'm going to give it an 8. I like it. There's room for it to be filled more, but I like how you've tried to balance that out with decorations. Yeah, I'm going to give you an 8, Erin. You get an 8. Next up, I have Bookscape. Bookscape has 2 shorter shelves, which is a little bit different, I think. A little bit different. They are well stocked. Decent variety of books on there. That's alphabetical, isn't it? Oh, yeah, that's alphabetical. You get points for that. Well stocked shelves. I like them. Not too cluttered. I would want to push them together, personally. There's a gap in the middle. I would want to push them together. And then the top seems to be a bit more decorative than anything else. You're gonna run out of space very shortly. I want to push them together. Is that a wine bottle? Is that a wine bottle in the middle of them shelves? I'm gonna give you a 7. You get a 7 for those ones. Next up, we have Cleo. Sofa was a bit of a mess when I took this one. We have 2 cats. Winner. And then the shelf in the background. Again, it's the wood effect shelf. And they're looking pretty sparse, but there's a lot of space to be filled. And I can see that you've tried to balance this. You've got Master of Sorrows facing out there. You definitely get a bonus point for that. You've got the City of Brass trilogy there. Oh, Sanderson shelves. Okay. This is actually a good shelf. I'm liking this shelf. Bonus point for both cats, 9. You get 9. So how have you snagged a 9 with that wood effect shelving? I don't know. Next up, I have Stacey. Stacey has a tiny little shelf, but she's actually doing quite a lot with it. We've got the whole Wheel of Time series on top there, which looks very nice. All of the hardbacks lined up there looks very nice. And a little decorative shelf on the chest of drawers. I'm liking it. It is that wood, which I don't like. I like the black of the decorative shelf on the side, but I don't like the wood, and you are going to run out of space. I'm going to give you a 7. It would have been a 6, but the decorative shelf helped pull it back a little bit. Anyway, I am going to stop it there. I feel like I did quite a few. What did you think of their shelves? If I rated your shelf, let me know what you think of the rating, if you agree. And feel free to rate mine, you know. But yeah, let me know if you want me to do this again, maybe, sometime. Because I have plenty more to go through. Hopefully you enjoyed. But yeah, just a little bit different. Something kind of chilled to bring me back to filming. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, give us a thumbs up. Chat to me down below. As I say, if you want me to do it again, let me know. If you want me to rate your shelf, send me a picture of it on Twitter. And yeah, I will see you in whatever comes next. Bye!